Hey, crafty friends! Thank you for dropping in. I'm over here working on my channel as always, trying to make content for y'all. I know how you like to watch content. I am crafting with Lucretia. In case you haven't been here before, hi, welcome to Southwest Missouri. Welcome to my craft corner. Welcome to my house. Overlook the dogs. They're around here somewhere. I think they're in the living room asleep. But this is going to be a whip and chat. So grab what you're working on, work along with me while I get you caught up. It's been a couple weeks, y'all. Things have happened. There's stories. There's another one I just happened to think of. I needed to tell you about what went on at the library with the diamond painting. So, yeah, another one just got added to the list. Y'all, I have stories. Like I said, I'm not necessarily going to go in order, but hopefully we'll hit on all the topics. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you know. In the meantime, get you some tea. Get you some, I think there's some root beer in there. Raid the fridge, get a snack, grab what you're working on and come back and work with me while I ramble and tell you what's going on in my life in the last 3 weeks. It's been kind of hectic, okay? I've been fighting health issues, mental issues, hubby issues. Thankfully the dogs have been good. Anyway, let me get you down here and I will flip-flop the pictures. Hang on, and I will flip-flop you. There we go. You're flip-flopped. I'm learning how to do that better. Yay. So this is the top left corner of Coop Sweet Coop, okay? I know. Haven't worked on this in forever, so I wanted something different. I've just about given up on my Christmas Advent. I have given up on the Christmas Advent. I've got two squares done, and they're on day 20. And, you know, we're supposed to go until Christmas or Christmas party. Yeah, not going to happen. So I kind of hung it back up over there on the deal. What else do I have over there? You probably saw them behind me or in the earlier picture. I still have my Crystal Owl to finish from the Michaelgelina event from last year. Yeah, it'll go into the new year with us. Coop Sweet Coop, it'll go into the new year with us. Let's see, what else do I have over there? I have Zoom Zoom by Rendell Spangler. That event will come back in March, so I can work on it back in March. What else do I have? The Winter Advent one. I'll still finish it somehow, some way, sometime. It'll go into January with us for January Arctic Animals, and I'll work on it then some. And then the other one behind there is my Reagan Mystery Kit from Mystical Dream Diamonds. Yeah, I'm thinking of trashing that one because it's the drills on that. The drills on that are horrendous. I need to go through my stash and get rid of some of these kits that don't have the good drills. Like there was another company that Diamonds and Dragonfly unboxed. I forget the name of it, but it's one that she doesn't recommend. I'm really not recommending Mystic. I just, yeah, drills are horrible on that one. But you know, hey, there's plenty of diamond paintings out there. I still have a stash of close to 300, if not a little bit more. No, I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to, you know, shove it in anyone's face that I have a stash. It is what it is. I've spent my money on my hobby. You can spend your money on your hobby however you like. If you want and have the space to keep a big stash, by all means. You know, and you have the money to put towards it. Maybe you're still working. I'm not working. So I got to kind of watch my funds for a little bit. I got to pay some bills. But, you know, maybe you're in different shoes. Maybe you're still working. Maybe you still have, you know, extra funds. Maybe you want to spend extra funds. I don't know. Maybe you don't have a big stash. I don't know. It's not I'm not judging. If you have a big stash, enjoy it. Work off of it. If you don't, you know, still enjoy your hobby. You know, you don't have to have a huge stash. You can have, you know, one or two. I would definitely keep one with shipping being the way it is. I would definitely keep one in your wheelhouse for the next one you kit up. If you you know, want to continue the hobby, I would definitely keep an extra spare, or maybe two, Uh, you don't have to have huge stashes. You don't have to have 100. You can have a nice little stash of 10 or 20 or so. And if you're slow like me, that'll take you forever to do anyway. If you're faster, get them however. If you're a faster diamond painter, then go for it. If you breeze through them faster than I do, go for it. Um, it is what it is. Enjoy your hobby. I have learned recently that I need to really remember why I started diamond painting. Okay, I started it as a hobby because we were in the middle of the virus that shall not be named back when, and I was bored at the house, and my friend sent me a kit to do and got me hooked on diamond painting. Okay, well, fast forward now 5, 6, 10 years down the, whenever was it? 2021, 2020, 2021, somewhere in there. I don't remember. 4 or 5 years. It's 2025 now, so we'll go for 5 years. I'm still diamond painting. I'm still enjoying my hobby. The last couple months have been kind of stressful, so I haven't really been able to enjoy my hobby as much. From Thanksgiving on, it's been kind of a blur because in more ways than one. Thanksgiving, I think I made a video on this after Thanksgiving catch up, but basically I came down with a bad case of Dizzy's vertigo. Okay, now I went to the ER on Thanksgiving. Reluctantly, hubby took me. He wanted to go see his brothers. We had stayed up and made rolls the day before, and I think I just got too tired and too exhausted, and I can't push myself like I once did before I got disabled. My energy wears out. I need to stop and rest. And so I think that's pretty much what did it. But my vertigo flared up really bad, so Thanksgiving morning I woke up, I could not stand to go to the bathroom. Quincy had to help me go to the bathroom. I think I fell off the toilet twice. Yeah, that was a fun time. I'd rather not do that again. Went to the ER. They said they gave me tried 3 different medicines on me to get me to not be dizzy. They finally found the right one that worked, thank God. And of course they discharged me, and they gave you the paperwork and the pamphlet. Hey, if this continues, come back, consult your doctor, let them know you were in the hospital, that you got treated, maybe something's flaring up that he needs to know about, yada yada, right? So I went, still having my issues, consulted my doctor, did all the thing that the paperwork told me to do, right? And he got me in, and he's like, you are totally fine, you're just having a vertigo flare up. I'm like, so the vertigo can flare up just like my gout? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not happy with that at all. Because I don't drive when I'm dizzy. That would be disastrous. Okay. Yeah, that would just, so I missed book clubs. I missed a couple book clubs. I missed out on church. I missed out on a lot of stuff. And it was just very, very hard. I could barely take the dogs outside to be in the fenced-in yard to go to the bathroom. I mean, that's how bad it was. And Quincy was over there in the hospital yelling at the doctors, oh, she's faking it, she's faking. That didn't help. We need to get her discharged so we can go, and all he wanted to do was go. I'm like, I am sick and in the hospital. You can chill, sir. So, yeah, that put a lot of stress on me. He ended up getting into a little bit of trouble. And, yeah, we won't go there, but we all know what happened. If you're in my close family friends, you know what happened. He has started to go back to counseling. We will see how long that lasts. This is not a suggestion that he go to counseling, by the way. It is Uh, he needs to do it. He's got to do it in more ways than one. So hopefully it helps. Hopefully he figures out some tips, tricks, ways to recheck his thinking, his attitude, because he always comes home cussing at me and ranting and raving, and here lately he's been picking on my hobby and saying, okay, we need to pay the bills, we need to pay. I'm like, we got the bills paid. What are you worrying about? And he wants me to quit my diamond painting hobby. I'm like, I'm not going to give up my diamond painting. I was like, yeah, not a cool thing for me to give up my diamond painting. This right here is my mental therapy, okay? This is what I do for fun. It is a hobby. I love my hobby. I'm not going to tell him he has to give up fishing. No, I'm not. I'm not. I did tell him he was going to give up the computers as much because he's he's always getting parts, and I was like, okay, if I can't buy diamond painting, you should not be over there spending what money you say we have and getting computer parts. That's kind of oh, help me with that word. One-sided, two-sided, wrong, biased, however you want to say it. Cannot think of the word today. Words are hard, but he tells me not to buy, and then he goes out and does the same thing. I'm like, yeah, no. I can't buy stuff. You can't buy stuff. So, anyway, I don't know what you actually call it, but it's a pain. It is a pain, and I don't like it. And so he's put me on the budget. Now, it's okay. I've got, half a dozen different pens to use. I've got plenty of wax and putties, and goodness knows, plenty of pictures to do. So I am going to try to humor the old geezer and say, hey, I do have plenty of stuff, unless I need something like pen tips. I just had some pen tips come in. But I needed some for my pens, because, I've gotten a few more pens and needed some tips. But I'm going to try to pull back on my buying so much and work for my stash. So all the contests that are coming through for the new year, if I have something to work on, I'll work on it. If I'm able to, without my whips being so out of hand, because I've got a whole bunch of whips that I want to get done. And I don't want to be like one of my friends and have 30 whips, okay? I just, no. I have, let's see, how many do I have? Not counting that mystery that I'm thinking about getting rid of, I have 3 hanging, 4, this one's 4. And then behind me, kitted up, I still have not the autumn bear, but the spring bear, trick or treat house, that's a Halloween one. And what else do I have back there? The old Reagan one and the butterfly. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 whips in progress that some of them haven't been touched in a year or so. So, it's going to be time for me to stop, reflect on my hobby, work on what I want to work on, not necessarily do all the contests, because that's how I got all these whips to begin with. If I'm able, I will throw one up and tag along with an event. I can tell you right now, I'm probably not going to do the Lorenz, which is kind of saddening because I really liked his artwork. And I had one with all the sparkle picked out, but that's okay. Maybe I can get it done throughout the year. There's another one that has, this January is the year of the horse. My buddy Shell is over there at Black Dahlia, and she's doing a 1-month long year of the horse. There's another lady, I do not know her name. I do not know her channel. I need to look it up. that's doing one all year long. I may get on the internet here in a little bit and look for that one and participate. And that way it can take me, if it takes me all year, because it's going to be a big Lori Prindle course. And that, the big ones take me forever. I'm slow, y'all. I'm so slow for these contests. So that's what I'm going to be doing channel-wise. Let me tell you about the library. So a week or two ago? A week ago, maybe? I got to go to the library and do snowmen. The diamond painting snowman with my friend Vicky. Right? No, she's the librarian, not the intern. So anyway, got up there to the library, spent the day at the library. Thankfully I wasn't super dizzy. It wore me out. I will say it wore me out, and the next day I was super dizzy, so I was glad I could stay home and rest for a day or two. Really glad for that. But I had fun. I helped a lot of people learn about diamond painting. We made little keychain snowmen. No, I left mine at the library, but it was really super cute. I introduced people to diamond art, explained to them how we did it, and turned them loose and helped them if they needed it. And so, yeah, there's that. That went off good. The next one I think I have is January the 20th. I'm going to be back at the library again. It's a Tuesday after school event, and we're going to be working on Charlie Brown stickers. I have some stickers for the kids. And then in February, the third Saturday, I'm going to be doing a diamond painting bookmark with little hearts that have like mandalas on them. And we're going to be doing that for the adults again. So that is what's going on. I've been volunteering more at the library when and where my vertigo allows me to. Ugh, those last 3 weeks were horrible. Horrible. But I'm finally kicking it. I think I got it just about gone. They adjusted my medicine a little bit and, did this, that, and the other. So they did a whole bunch of testing. Figured out some exercises to do with it, for it, to help it. They don't always work. But it is what it is, right? So, I just keep trucking along. That's all you can do for 2026, right? It's going to be here before you know it. It's going to be here next week. Holy moly. 2025 is a blur. It really is a blur. It has been a wild ride. And 2026 looks like it's going to come in like a lion, and it better go out like a lamb, because I'm getting kind of tired of the lion. Ooh. But, yeah. Let's see, what else to talk about? I talked about the contest. Christmas. So by the time you get this, I'm having internet issues, so I probably will not get this up. It may be around Christmas. I'm not for sure. But if not, Merry Christmas. I'm not doing anything. Quincy has to work. He is also on call for in case the computers break down at work and he has to fix them. Some places just don't close for the holidays, and Chicken Hatcheries be one of those places. So I'm just going to make a meal here. I'm going to make lasagna, okay? So I've got all the stuff in the fridge for lasagna, and I think some salad stuff I'll probably go get tomorrow, but so it doesn't, waste away. But I'm going to get some salad stuff and make a lasagna and just enjoy the day. It's going to be nice and quiet. Quincy's going to be working. I can get some diamond painting done and throw on some Christmas music and hey, make the best of a rough situation, right? Right. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's see. The day before, on Christmas Eve, there is a candlelight service I would like to go to at a local church. If I feel like it, fine. If not, I think it's going to be on TV. We will see. I don't know. Don't know if hubby will go with me. He's not really into the church thing. But I want to get back into the church thing. I've been missing it. I've been waiting on his schedule to flip flop where he can join me again, and it doesn't look like his is ever gonna get situated. So I'm just gonna have to go when I feel like it, and find one here close by that, I don't get super tired out when I drive to it, and take myself back to church. Because one thing I've noticed, if you don't make that change, no one else is going to make that change for you, with you, because of you. You're going to have to take care of yourself. Just like I'm going to try to eat healthier. Now, I already eat pretty healthy, but I'm going to take another couple steps down that path and try to exercise more, even if it's just my silver sneakers and my workouts at home. On my dizzy days, I can do my stretches, and I can try to do it that way and try to, make my life a bit better. If I lose weight, fine. If I feel better, even better. But I want to do that for me. No one, I'm wasting time if Quincy's, if I'm waiting to go to walking in the PARK with him, because he just won't do it. By the time he gets home and grumps that, it's just like, yeah, I don't want to spend time with you if you're going to be a grump, so I'll just go do it myself, when and how I can, right? And so that's what I'm going to do with the diamond painting as well, when and how I can. I may not always take advantage of the contests going on. I will support them as best I can, but I'm just me, being over here, being me. Okay? That's all I can be, is me. So if you're welcome to stick around and hang out with me, and while I ramble like I have been doing today, come on into 2026, y'all, because it's gonna be interesting. I will try to keep it interesting. I will try not to rant as much. I will try to make it more positive. People need more positivity. We need to focus on our mental health. It's a year-long thing. We need to focus on us. We need me time. It's seriously, we need me time. You need time to de-stress from your job, whatever it may be, and work on a hobby, work on something fun, listen to music, yada yada, and enjoy life. Because you're the only one that can change it. You're the only one that can do anything about it. If you got it, it's like that one song back in the 70s or 80s. If you want the change, you got to make that change. I think it was a Michael Jackson tune. But if you want the change, you got to make that change. And I am going to definitely try. Now, do I set goals for New Year's? No, because I usually end up failing. But these are just goals for the year. Okay, so I'm going to be working on my health. I'm going to be working on my diamond painting stash and my whips, and try to get them in better order. Try to participate in some contests here and there. I don't know how good that will be. I'm also going to try to work on doing a better journal and keeping up with what I've done. I noticed a lot of you YouTubers have journals and whatnot, and you can refer back to what you did back in January. This time next year. I won't remember this time I won't remember 3 weeks ago. So, yeah, I might want to try to start doing the diamond painting journal. Wish me luck on that one. I think I mentioned everything I wanted to mention. Library's going good. I got 2 new books to read. One is a Nora Roberts, which I'm kind of excited about, because I used to love reading Nora Roberts. So I'm excited to read that one. And then the other one is a winter inspirational book called Winter Birds. I don't know what that one's about yet. Hopefully not another war movie, or not a war movie, but a war book. I don't know. I haven't read the cover for that one yet, but it's over there by my library books. I will keep you posted on that as I get through them. Do a little book report with you. I want to bring my books back, so I want to be talking more about the library and what I am involved in, what I am interested in my hobbies. It's not going to be about other people too much, what other people are, doing or not doing in my life. I'm going to try to stay more positive. That's one of my goals, to stay more positive this year, to have a little bit of fun. Even if you're on a budget, you can have a little fun. If you want to go get a Starbucks and you have the funds to do it, go get a Starbucks. You want to go out and eat, go out and eat. If you want to go take a walk in the you-know-where with or without a dog, go for it. If the weather's nice, go for it. You want to go fishing, go fishing. I don't know if fishing season is technically open, so you might want to double check that. But if you want to listen to music, listen to music. You want to craft. You want to read a book, read a book. Do something important for you to help you relax. Do something you enjoy. Because I learned the hard way. Your mental health is it's more than just mental health, okay? It's you. And if you don't take care of it, no one else is going to take care of it. So take care of you, okay? Whatever you do, take care of you. I love you. If you need me to pray for you, I will pray for you. Just let me know down below. And while you're down below, leave me a comment. Say hello. Tell me how your holiday is. Because like I said, I'll probably edit this and get it up after Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to all. And to all, a goodbye. I'll see you when I see you. But Merry Christmas. I love you. Do something nice for yourself, okay? Alright. Ho, 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 everybody. Bye.